Hello again. As I'm sure viewers know, there is currently a huge effort to persuade drivers to abandon their petrol engines and turn instead to electricity to power their cars. Most people are reluctant to take such a step because electric cars are more expensive and less convenient than those which use petrol. There are problems charging them, and they're not all that good for longer journeys, although handy enough as city runabouts. Ultimately, though, it will be cost and convenience which decides if they will replace the kind of vehicles most of us drive at the moment. This is not the first time such a situation has arisen in this country. At the end of the 19th century, there were more electric cars in Britain than there were ones fueled by petrol. These cars were perfect for driving around the city, and they were a lot quieter than petrol engines. The problem was, just as today, finding places to charge them. Many well-to-do people, including Queen Alexandra, the wife of King Edward VII, had electric cars, and it was thought that they were the future of transport in this country. Ultimately, though, as oil prices fell and people began wanting to drive further than just from one part of the city to another, the advantages of petrol cars outweighed electrical vehicles, and they slowly faded away. It will be those same questions of economy and convenience which will dictate how successful the government in Britain is with getting everybody to abandon petrol-driven cars. I've written a fairly long and detailed piece on this subject, published on my Substack account. I give a link to this in the description to this video, and it's free to read. I suspect that few viewers will be aware of how very nearly electric cars dominated the 20th century, rather than those which relied upon petrol.